Hey, what's up guys? Tito here. And basically, yeah, I have the Samsung Galaxy J3 with me today. And the reason for that is if you guys caught my little shindig of an awards for best budget Boost mobile device for 2016, you'll know that this device won it all. So, basically I'm going to give you guys my review after having it for a year. The good, the bad, the ugly, every experience that I've had with this device, I'm going to share it with you guys right now. So without further ado, let's cue that roll and get started. And so about this time a year ago, basically I walked into a Boost mobile store here in my local city and picked up this bad boy right here. And when I first got it, I was like superly excited just how it felt in the hand and just how great it looked. Luckily, the guy at the store only had one left, and he took it out the box to show me the phone before I actually purchased it, which I thought was nice. And like I said, holding it in my hand, I was really surprised. So when I looked at the screen and everything, I was like, oh my god, this is like, wow. And for the price I was getting it for, stellar. And till today, it still remains to be that way. This is like one of my top smartphones that I always come back to. And that's just because, you know, when you have multiple devices in possession that you can use on your account, you tend to just have like this feeling like wearing an outfit. So some days I feel like rocking the J3 from Samsung. Some days I feel like using my X-Power from LG. It just depends what I feel like on that day. And using this device, it still kicks major butt as if I just got it out the box yesterday. Speed-wise, does very well. Cameras, I'm still surprised on how well it can take photos. And trust me, a lot of people write off the cameras because it's 2 megapixels in the front and it's 5 megapixels in the back. But don't let that fool you. It does take decent quality pictures both in outdoor lighting and in indoor low lighting, which is something that most smartphone cameras don't handle very well. So I'm very impressed with the cameras, and I do enjoy them when I take life's moments and I want to take a snapshot of life and have it. It just generally performs all out well. 16 gigs of onboard storage, so I know a lot of people love the fact that you can get 32 gigs and 64 gigs, but 16 gigabytes seems to be like my sweet area. I know it's very low to today's standards, but I don't really download a lot of games on my smartphone. I have a tablet for that if I want to play games. And because of my plan with Boost Mobile, I get 8 gigs of Wi-Fi hotspot tethering, and which is more than enough for me if I take my tablet with me on the go to play some games when I'm, just out and about and trying to kill time waiting for something. I can pull out the tablet, turn on the hotspot, and play a game. So I don't really keep the games on my phone. I just keep social media and just basic apps like, the calculator, calendar, and stuff like that. And so really, I don't require a lot of space on my Android device. So 16 is actually pretty good, and especially with the, we're already in 2017. Hopefully this will be like the low-end form, and 32 gigs will be the new normalcies. Who knows? Body-wise of this device, yes, it is plastic, but that doesn't really faze me at all whatsoever. The color coding of gold and black is actually really nice. It is kind of a neck breaker. Some people kind of tend to look at it and think they know exactly what it is. And yes, as ridiculous as it sounds, people have passed this off for, what is those, S6 or whatever? Like, no, this is not an S6. It looks nothing like it. You couldn't even confuse this for an S5. But it's still decent quality. While I am excited for the next runner-up, which is the 2017 J3, also known as the J3 Emerge, I'm still happy with this device, and I know the Emerge is spec'd almost the same to this, with the Emerge having basically, I believe, a Snapdragon 430, which is an octa-core processor, and 2 gigs of RAM, but everything else is pretty much the same, like 16 gigs of onboard storage, and it'll have 2 gigs of RAM instead of 1.5, which this one has 1.5, but it still runs apps very well compared to other devices like the Sharp Aquos Crystal that has 1.5 gigs of RAM. This one handles very well. TouchWiz is not a battery killer on this device, and that's a very good thing. compared to the Samsung Galaxy J7, its bigger brother. But the last, it was actually 2015 model is what Boost Mobile and Virgin Mobile got. But the TouchWiz on that, although they may seem almost the same in every appearance, seems like the TouchWiz UI on the J7 kills the battery on that one faster with a 3000 milliamp hour battery on that one. This one has a 2600 milliamp hour battery, and I'm pulling screen on time probably close to 6.5 hours, so that's really, really good. But of course, I'm not heavy game playing. I'm pretty sure I can kill the battery on this phone in like 4 hours if I was playing some major graphic intense games, so that's always a plus. No NFC and all of that stuff, so I'm not, too disappointed in that. I really don't use tap to pay. It's a fun little feature to have. You just go up to some sort of, touchpad and beep beep, there it goes. There's your payment. But it's not something I really definitely require. And even though the home button is not a fingerprint reader, it doesn't really deter me or make me feel a little sad about it. This is a great option, and it's the reason that I chose it to be the 2016 best budget smartphone from Boost Mobile for 2016. Also, it is tough. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me try to get this camera to focus in. And it's not doing it. But I don't know if it does decide to focus in. There are some scuffs and scrapes and whatnot. It's because I have dropped this phone, and the focus just seems to be really bad right now. There we go. Alright, so you guys can see that. Scuffs, scrapes, chips. Yes, I've dropped this device, and it has survived. It has survived, and yeah, I'm not gonna say it's very ruggedly built, but it can withstand a couple of drops. I've actually dropped this device 7 times, and if you guys saw, the screen is not at all shattered. So even though this thing has taken some really nasty drops, one thing that amazes me about this device is that it actually has gone for a swim. This device has actually been dropped in water, and it is still live and kicking. So with all the things that I just mentioned in this year after review, is the reason why I selected this device to be the best budget device you can get for Boost Mobile in the year of 2016. And of course, it's going to be knocked off its pedestal here right around the corner as we look for devices like the Samsung Galaxy J3 Emerge, and of course the LG Stylo 3 Plus, if that device makes its way to Boost Mobile, as well as future devices like the LG X Power 2, which I'm super stoked about. And we'll be doing a live stream on the Facebook page for the LG X series. Links in the description if you guys want to check that out. Also, comment of the week goes to Misty P on YouTube. Thank you so much for that really awesome and heartfelt comment. Comments like that is what, is a tearjerker for me. I'm not going to lie or BS anyone. It was a tearjerker to read comments like that and to know that, my videos have some sort of an impact on all of you guys out there. So, again, comment of the week goes to Misty P. Thank you so much for the comment. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad that you find my videos to be inviting and down to earth and just downright enjoyable. That's the way I want my videos to be. It's like as if I'm with you right now having a conversation about whatever the topic may be, like this phone right now, the J3. So that's it, guys. If you guys enjoyed this year after review, you guys can let me know by smashing that like button. Also, links in the description. Follow all my social media pages on Facebook and Google Plus and all that. Links will pop up on the screen. You guys can click to subscribe and also hit that bell. Ring the bell so you guys know when I'm uploading a video. When it's been uploaded, you guys can go and check it out. Again, my name is Tito. This is Aloha Android. As always, aloha. I'll see you guys in the next one.